Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Game of the Week. This week we've got Bree hosting. We've also got Jonathan there. I'm Stuart. And we are looking at Hydro Thunder this week.
Hydro Thunder!
The Nintendo 64 Entertainment System console. Home console, maybe?
With the sweet remote controls.
That one is actually pretty much fresh from box, whereas we've got fresh from 1998 in our hands here.
It looks like a spaceship.
Yeah. These are controllers.
No rumble pack.
No.
No, that's no. They didn't survive.
Don't need.
But so tell us about Hydro Thunder.
Okay.
Your attachment to this game.
Hydro Thunder is really nostalgic. It's a really simple game. You can play with anybody. You can throw them into this game even if they've never played much of anything before. The controls are super simple, and it's just a boat racing game. You can get your parents to play. You can probably get your grandparents to play. So.
Dogs, other animals, pets.
Yeah, as long as they have, I guess opposable thumbs are really the only requirement.
Yeah. Sorry. Sorry, Dodge.
Nintendo released a bunch of racing games all at more or less the same time. I remember F-Zero hit at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And
there was like a whole Thunder collection.
was this a standalone arcade game as well?
Yes, it was an arcade version. You drove with a steering wheel and a joystick.
Hands-on throttle.
Yeah. Very similar to all your favorite pizza joint car racing games, except with boats.
And of course, it's got that awesome announcement, Hydro Thunder.
Yeah.
Hydro Thunder!
The amazing voice.
So Bree has already unlocked medium level, so we got extra boats here and a couple extra levels, and she's really just going to beat the pants out of both Stuart and I, is what's going to happen here.
Yeah. So I guess we'll take a spin in one of the multiplayer tracks.
And also, for those of you wondering, we also have another person back here.
Oh, hey.
This is Maggie. She will be throwing in color commentary and
Not anymore.
Mocking
Not
our
after that.
skills.
Completely non-existent.
So Bree, what are you going to choose for us?
I don't know. Let's take a spin on one of the easy tracks, and then we'll do one of the medium ones.
All right.
Who am I playing against this round? Is it you? Are you player
yes,
2?
It's me. I'm player 2.
Okay.
Hydro Thunder can play 4-player, I believe, but you have to have the expansion pack and all that stuff. So we're just going to be doing some 2-player games right now.
Yep. All the easy boats drive exactly the same, and all the medium boats drive exactly the same. It's simply just skin preference. Yeah. I like Banshee. She's my girl. So.
And I'm gonna take Tidal Blade because Bree thinks it's ugly.
It's horrible. I think it's horrible.
Man, look at that thing. It's beautiful. Look at the flames on the side too. God.
All right.
got 20 extra horsepower right there.
So at
Jumped
the
out of the
start, when the
water.
announcer yells 3, 2, 1, if you do B, A, B, A at the corresponding numbers, you get the super stars.
And first secret is the waterfall.
Straight through.
Oh, you.
Knocked you out of play, except
And I missed the boost.
Except I ran into the wall myself, so,
What I have always loved about this game is its accurate representation of physics in the real world.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. These boats are definitely made out of fiberglass. Good Lord, Bree.
Second
wrecking.
secret, when you hit the primitive village with the giant yellow rock, you can drive towards the yellow rock, and man, I'm just knocking into the walls. You can drive towards the yellow rock, and it'll send you through the second secret.
Now these rainbows that are showing up, these half rainbows, are there any secrets tied to them, or are they there just to, make you feel good?
No, they're just luxurious graphic effects.
Man,
Only
these
possible with.
These graphics are amazing too, and quite honestly, they were at the time. I remember when this game came
They weren't
live.
bad at all. So we keep hitting these boost balloons. You hold down the right trigger to to use your boost, and it runs out, the gauge beeps at you annoyingly when you're running low on boost, and you shouldn't let your boost run out. You should run full throttle pretty much as often as you can, but you pack your thrusters away when you run out of boost, and it eats up a good 4 seconds to unpack them so you can use your boost again.
Oh man, I have no idea how that worked out.
You
Lava,
just-
man. I mean,
Yeah.
that's-
You tumbled end over end, landed on your feet, and kept driving. Well
That's
done.
the magic of Hydro Thunder right
Yeah.
there.
I mean, I've only seen a few videos of lava doing its thing, but they always have speedboats flipping over and over in them. So
Somehow I beat Bree, which means loser passes controller.
Yeah. All right.
And
See if people let it- oh.
we are drinking the amazing Pond Scum here, and I highly recommend it.
If you want a turbo boost in your pond scum, you can pour in a little green monster for added effect.
Tried the blue one. Wasn't bad.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Green's
Stuart,
better.
you are controller
Green's better.
1, so you're gonna have to press buttons.
I like Ferris wheels, so I'm going to choose this track.
Nice. Thunder Park's actually a track. You have to race it 3 times, so you have to conserve the boost balloons. They disappear each time you collect one. The other,
Knew you were.
yeah, the other tracks are simply one long loop, so you can collect all the balloons you want.
And you'll see it in the game. The it like grays out the balloon once it's been taken, and you have to press the A button. I'm pressing the wrong button. I'm pressing
You go
A
B,
first.
A.
Yeah.
It starts with B. Super boost. In this track, you have to use the jump feature to get some of the balloons. You can press B and right trigger to boost yourself into the air, or B or left trigger to boost yourself into the air. You have to have some boost available to use it, though, because it rockets you in the air.
Man, I am all over the place on this track.
It's been so long since I've played this game or any of these like racers like this. You know, Cruisin' USA, Cruisin' World, San Francisco Rush, all of these that were super hot at the time.
The Cruisin' series used to be like my staple grocery store arcade game.
Man, no CC's was complete without it.
Still, to this day, it's not. They have those machines.
And there's the grayed out version.
It's just real sad seeing what used to be a power-up.
Yeah,
Used to
you
be
still
something.
steer towards it. You're like, please give me juice.
Aw.
And
I still believe in you.
Oh, Ram.
Yeah, but what's even sadder is when you are on your 3rd lap and you can't collect all the balloons because they're in random positions.
I tried to jump there and failed, as you may have saw.
There was some button mashing.
There
going
was,
on,
there
I
was.
witnessed.
You gotta press B and the trigger at the same time. Well, you have to press B, hold it, and press the trigger is the way it works out.
Pro tip, just hit all the buttons at all times. That's how I play Street Fighter.
Secret to victory right there.
Yep.
See, I jumped, and it was for real and stuff. It was useless, but I did it. Ah,
Alright. No.
well, you won. You get to keep playing, man. That's how things go.
Oh, yeah.
Winner stays.
Yeah. You're running the table.
I didn't win though.
You did. You absolutely won because I lost.
Wait, didn't it say player 2 won?
I'm fairly confident that I lost, but
I was not over the fence.
I'll take
line.
your word.
You know what? You're winner now. Congratulations.
Anyways.
It was amazing.
This is how I win everything.
Winner, winner.
If only there was like some kind of record of what actually happened.
Man, how sad would that be if I won the game and just didn't realize it? I'm like, I lost.
I think it may be that sad. Damn, the torpedoes is good.
Gotta stay true to the purple.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, I
Purple
keep
flash.
that ugly boat. Gotta keep the ugly boat.
Ow.
Ugly boat. Presumably you're in the fjords of Alaska here.
Fjords.
I mean, I've taken a couple trips to Alaska, and I always see, speed.
I lived
You
there
lived
for a
in
winter,
Alaska.
so yeah, this looked just like.
You know all about
Yeah.
it, then. You know about Damn the Torpedo.
That's right.
Coming through.
Now the secrets are pretty easy to see. I mean, that's obviously a cave, so
Ooh, which I
Oh,
missed
man.
with my boost,
That
so
was,
that's good.
that was ugly.
Let's see
That's
if
what that was. But Bree is still in first place
So
because
I
Stuart
just-
is sucking hard.
reared up on
I'm-
the wall there.
I'm using physics as they were meant to be used.
Yeah. So
Oh my god. Oh, he just
Oh,
passed
yeah,
me.
passed him.
His boat
Yeah.
tumbled spectacularly in front of me.
Physics.
and can't get more real than this, folks.
I like going back to 64 games and just realizing that, they may not look like much now, but they really hold up in terms of just sitting down and playing and having fun.
Yeah.
They do. It's enjoyable. Now, I have no idea why all of these tracks are a single loop, and the first track is the only triple loop track. And they built in that graphic for the grayed out boost balloon. So I kind of think that they just said screw it when they were making the game. Honestly, like good.
This will work. It doesn't need to be a full feature. We can just, make one track that way and slap it on the back of the box as an extra gameplay thing.
Yeah. It's one of the lamer tracks, so I'm glad they didn't keep doing it.
Winner!
With the secret
Yeah, I certainly
through the
didn't win that
boats.
time.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. As y'all can see, I prefer to use the D-pad instead of the joystick.
Smart.
But I love the rolly joystick.
All right, let's take one of the medium levels.
Alright.
Shall we take Lake Powell,
Okay.
which you can visit in Utah?
They do exactly this there. So.
Remember to bring your fiberglass speedboat. It is immune to physics.
Not only immune, creates its own.
That's
Rewrite.
right.
Reject
the
your
known.
reality and substitute my own.
Oh, I got the super speed. I think no, I'm looking at the wrong side of the screen. That is one of the failures of the split screen system for Super Nintendo.
Driving the wrong
Sometimes
boat.
you just drive the wrong boat.
You drive it really well. You don't remember having those kind of skills before.
Ooh,
Oh,
I just
man.
got obliterated by the
I
tourist
saw
boat.
that. Oh my goodness! But I recovered. Get off!
No! I'm pointing the wrong direction now. Man, you knocked me for a loop.
Deserved. Best time so far.
So you were talking that the easy and medium boats all controlled the same. Is there a third tier of hard boats that
There are
controls
hard
differently?
boats. I mean, I want to say they're more responsive, but you're playing like on an N64 controller, so
Sure.
take it with a grain of salt. And then they have unlockable boats as well. I think there's 4 of them, and they're really silly ones, like the Tiny Tanic, and which is the Titanic, but the size of one of these boats that you can drive around. I think you can drive a Coast Guard boat, and
Oh,
Can you turn the sirens
oh
on?
my
please?
god! I don't even know what direction I'm going now.
I don't remember. I think it's running code the whole time, just sirens blaring.
Yeah, and you'll notice that like they'll run code, but it ain't like any code you ever heard. They didn't go out and take a sound sample.
And the other boats just aren't paying attention to the sirens going off.
No.
No, not at all. You can take that helicopter out if you have enough boost. It'll crash into the water, which is pretty sweet.
Do it.
I am way behind here.
So close.
And I blame Bree for being a terrible person.
Yeah. If you hit the middle of this ramp where the police cars are trying to stop you, you can go. Well, that was a poor jump, but you can get to that boost if you. And also, that helicopter will crash into the water.
So if you land in the blades of the helicopter, it still breaks the helicopter and
It
Yes.
does, and it
You
will
win.
crash.
Because your boat is that amazing.
Ah, and she pulls out the victory.
Stuart.
The Queen of Hydro Thunder.
So to pass on to the medium levels, you have to rank above 3rd or above in the easy. And then to pass on to the hard, you have to rank 2nd or above in all the mediums, which is actually kind of you have to work at that. And to beat the hard levels, you have to reach 1st on all of them. And that actually takes some dedicated gaming. You have to hit. You just turn the console off and on multiple times, because if you don't hit your start and then hit the boosts the whole way around, you just start the game over.
That was kind of a hallmark of old Nintendo games, was ridiculous difficulty.
Yeah. I'm gonna get out of my comfort zone a little bit here and go with the Thresher.
It is a lovely shade of blue.
Yeah.
You may lose it.
It's got an eyeball on it, so you're a vicious
Mm-hmm.
creature.
Yeah. Now the Midway boat is the only boat that doesn't use rocket thrusters as its graphic for its
It's got
booster.
outboard
It's got
motors.
outboard motors, and it is so lame. It's just awful.
What happened, guys?
That's
Okay,
weird.
the game has decided that you were sucking so bad that it needed to teleport you back where you were going.
Thanks,
and
game.
so it did.
Thanks for the health game.
You know me so well. So, I mean, I can just stop right. I'm that far behind.
Well, right now you're kind of hoping she messes up, which is possible.
It is totally possible. One of those little fishing trawlers could just take me out.
I believe the technical name is Dow.
Okay.
Okay, whatever.
Yes.
Interesting.
Very good, very good.
Like the announcer is just super excited about everything he says.
Time extend. I know. I want him to read me a soothing bedtime story.
It wouldn't be soothing.
Yeah.
There would be no sleep.
And your time would be extended. Although that is kind of meaningless. He does extend the time, but quite honestly, if you can't make it in the time allotted, well, you should probably just turn it off if you have to. That actually looked like a secret that you missed.
No, that was where the dancing dragon is.
No, for
What,
Stuart.
Oh.
what is the dancing dragon? Is it the hot new drug sweeping the nation?
Yeah. It's the little, the people in the dragon. I feel, I could be wrong on this, but I feel like if you jump through it, you get a boost. But you could also just hit the dragon. Fail
Player 2
miserably.
is the winner.
Here, I want to pass it. You two play.
Well, all right.
So my favorite level on this game is in the hard section. It's the Venice canals. And it's really neat. You're running through sunken cathedrals and you jump through chandeliers to get your boosts, and I really like that level.
Now, did this series ever continue? Did it get any further iteration?
There was announced that they were going to do a sequel to Hydro Thunder, and they never did. And
They're still working on it.
This game is now 15 years old, so...
I mean,
Midway.
it's not exactly deep, and they didn't add a lot to this. So.
No.
Deep. See what you did there.
And that's another thing with these water textures. I mean, they're fine, but you can tell that the boat doesn't exactly interact with it, and it works. It works well considering what it is. I bounce through it, and who cares? And so they used the technology at the time along with the theme to make it work out. It's fine. Oh man, I hit that ramp at a crazy angle and got it anyway. I bet that waterfall was something.
Now we'll never know.
And now I won't. I'll never know.
Guys, I'm real bad at Hydro Thunder.
You just really want to be on land. I keep wanting to sing like Little Mermaid songs.
I mean,
Heart of the sea.
it just looks so smooth and appealing. And not jagged and textury at all.
My boat loves land. Sunken Colossus is here.
It's at the Colossus of Rhodes. Ah, I tried to jump and failed.
Or Bravos.
Oh man.
Which one are you? Are you
I'm the bottom one, and you can't really see what's
Whoa.
going on.
You were just...
But I did jump that yacht, and that's pretty ballin'.
Is there a way to not hit every
Look,
wall
it's a
on the way
great-
down?
Look, it's a
It's
great
like y'all did the
cruise ship.
exact same thing.
I think really these just play themselves. You're just along for the ride.
Yeah, there's a bit of awfulness going on with that camera angle there.
But I think that's every track available so far, and we've done most of the boats. Is there anything else available right now that is of interest?
Nope. You have to play the mediums to unlock them, and like I said, it's a really simple game. Everybody could pick up on it, and nobody placed, if we were playing with the other boats, nobody would have placed below 5th or 6th. It's really easy to play, and it's rewarding. You don't end up in last place every time because the controls are so simple.
There's
And-
no blue shell.
Nope, no blue shell that takes you out of first automatically.
Good.
Knocks you out.
So it's less of a party game. So Hydro Thunder is a good, enjoyable race game, but it's no Mario Kart.
Nope, if you needed something other than like Soul Calibur to play 2 people, and you had an N64 hooked up.
Okay.
Alright.
Awesome. This has been another episode of Game of the Week here at Cyber Lounge. You can check out how to make the Pond Scum, which is Bree's drink, to go along with the game, over in the Ambrosia tab. And check out our other stuff, our Chatsubo podcasts and behind the scenes look and after hours, and our recipes over at the bar. And we will see you next episode with another game. Thanks, guys. Take care.